So, what is the real secret to changing your life? Seriously, is it about the tiny, almost invisible things you do every single day? Or is it something else? A relentless, all consuming, obsessive drive? Today, we're diving right into that paradox, looking at the two powerful and, yeah, seemingly contradictory engines of personal transformation. See, on one side, you've got this methodical, scientific approach. The idea that, quote, small, consistent actions don't just add up, they compound. It's calm, it's logical, it's backed by a ton of research. But then on the other side, you have this raw, powerful mindset, the one that says, you will never succeed more than you failed. Failure is a part of the process. Now, that is all about sheer will, embracing the struggle, and a level of self-accountability that's almost brutal. So, which one is it, right? Is your life truly transformed by 1,000 tiny disciplined steps or by one giant heroic leap of will? Well, the surprising answer, and this is the key, is that it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about understanding how they have to work together. Okay, so let's start with the first philosophy, which we're going to call the precision engine. This is all about the science of microhabits. We're talking about small, repeatable actions that don't rely on motivation at all, but instead they just quietly rewire your brain for success. And to really see how this works, we've got to start with a simple but pretty powerful fact. Your brain is roughly 75% water. And think about it. After a whole night of sleeping, your body is naturally dehydrated. Now, what's really interesting here is how this little biological fact leads us directly to our very first microhabit. It's called the 2-glass rule, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Before you do anything else, before the coffee, before you check your email, you drink 2 glasses of water. Research shows that this action, which takes, 45 seconds, creates a measurable shift in your alertness and your cognitive performance within minutes. See, it's not about willpower. It's about giving your brain what it actually biologically needs to function. It's a simple, mechanical win to start your day. And this precision engine is absolutely full of these tiny, scientifically backed tweaks. You got the 2-minute startup, right? It just tricks your brain into getting over procrastination by making the barrier to entry ridiculously low. Or how about this one? Spending just 60 seconds visualizing your day going well. It actually primes the same neural pathways as if you were really succeeding. Or something as simple as getting 10 seconds of sunlight in your eyes, that can anchor your entire biological clock for the day. Each one feels almost too small to even matter. And that right there gets to the absolute heart of the precision engine. The goal isn't some single dramatic effort, it's just consistency. Because every single time you do one of these tiny habits, you're not just getting a small benefit. No, you're casting a vote for a new identity. You're laying down another thin layer of proof that tells your brain, hey, this is who I am now. But what happens when consistency just isn't enough? When you hit a wall and all those small habits start to feel, meaningless. This is where we need to fire up our second philosophy, the power engine. And this one, it's not calm, it's not logical, it is the intense, passionate, and, obsessive drive to win. This quote just perfectly captures the core idea of this engine. It's this radical call to action that basically says, hey, your past failures, they're irrelevant. Your real story, it begins right now, with the very next decision you make. You are the author, you're the director, and you are the star of your life, so act like it. And this right here brilliantly illustrates the huge chasm between just kind of wanting something and absolutely needing it. Someone who's merely interested, they watch what happens. But the obsessed person, they change what happens. An interested person waits for motivation to strike. An obsessed person, they do it anyway. This engine argues that greatness isn't some balanced, neat pursuit. No, it requires you to build your entire life around your goal. A fundamental piece of this mindset is a total redefinition of failure. It's not the opposite of success. It is a mandatory, non-negotiable part of the whole process. Every single time you fail, you're not losing. You're learning. You're collecting data. You are getting one step closer to that victory. Okay, so now we have these two powerful engines, the calm, consistent precision engine and the intense, passionate power engine. So the big question is, which one do you choose? Well, here's the most important part of this whole explainer. Choosing just one is precisely why most people fail. Let's look at how this goes wrong. If you only have the precision engine, all these perfect little habits, but no deep driving why behind them, you just eventually burn out. You're just going through the motions until you hit a wall and quit. On the other side, if you only have the power engine, all the passion in the world but zero daily structure, you just get chaos. Big, dramatic bursts of energy followed by long stretches of doing absolutely nothing. Sound familiar? The truth is, they're designed to work together. The power engine, that provides your why. That's the deep, obsessive reason you get back up after you fail. But the precision engine, that gives you the how. The small, structured, daily actions that actually build real, tangible momentum. Think of it this way. One gives you the destination, the other gives you the vehicle to actually get there. Okay, so how do we actually put them together? Let's get practical. Let's talk about how to build your own personal transformation machine, using both of these engines in perfect harmony. The critical piece, the thing that locks these two engines together, is a meta habit called never hit zero. This is the ultimate rule. On your absolute worst days, when you are sick, you're tired, you have zero motivation, you still do the absolute bare minimum. One push-up, you write one sentence, you read one page. The goal here isn't output, it is identity maintenance. You are proving to yourself that even on your worst day, you are still the person who shows up. So here it is, the 3-step process to build it. Step 1, define your why. What are you genuinely, truly obsessed with achieving? This is the high-octane fuel for your power engine. Step 2, pick one, just one, micro habit. What's one tiny action you can commit to doing daily? This is what ignites your precision engine. And finally, step 3, connect them. You use that never hit zero rule as the clutch that engages both engines, proving your identity to yourself every single day, no matter what. And to understand the real stakes here, to really feel why this matters so much, listen to this powerful story from Les Brown. He asks you to imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your bed are the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, all the ideas you never acted on, the talents you never used, and they're looking at you, angry, and they say, "We came to you because you could have given us life, and now we have to go to the grave together." And that, it leaves us with one final, unavoidable question. The habits give you the path, the mindset gives you the will, but ultimately, the choice to act is yours. It's yours every single day. So I'll leave you with this to reflect on. How many ghosts will be standing around your bed when your time comes?